What up, peeps? King JL representing Grind for Yokes TV. Back with another one. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please don't forget to do so. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how to check people properly, man. Now listen, in life, you know, especially as a man, I can only speak from a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to stay humble, but also stay dangerous, right? What I mean by that is, you know, you stay humble, but you stay dangerous just in case a situation may arise and you may have to defend yourself, right? And so basically saying is, you always want to go through life being proactive instead of being reactive. Because if you a reactive person every single time, I'm telling you, man, you might get caught up in some serious bullshit and you might have to pay the consequences for your actions. You know, that's one thing I learned in life, being older compared to, you know, being like in my 20s and shit. You know, in my 20s, I was a hothead. You know, I don't know what it is about men nowadays, especially young black and Latino men. You know, that's why I grew up around. You know, we were always angry at the world, you know, always confrontational. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we would just go out looking for fucking problems. You know, and that's not necessarily the right way to live. That's not the right way to live at all. You know, you want to go through life being proactive. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you think before you act. You know what I'm saying? And so, how to check people, right? Now, in life, especially as being like a Sigma, if you haven't checked out my Sigma male video, I made it about a year ago now, but you know, some real vital information in that. Just going through life as a Sigma male, you know, you're gonna give off a natural intimidator factor just because you're not about the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Me, being my age now, and even when I was younger, bro, I was never about the bullshit. I always pretty much kept to myself and, you know, just lived through life, you know, trying to get by and try to be the best version of myself. Even when I was younger, you know, I had very low tolerance for people's bullshit. You know what I mean? I would always be like the, you know what I mean, the black sheep in the room. You know what I mean? The person who will be reading on, you know, the 5% nation. You know what I'm saying? The nation of the gods and earths. Meanwhile, everybody listening to that down south crunk shit or whatever have you. I listened to that too, but you know, I will always try to gain, you know, knowledge of self, even when I was younger. You know what I mean? So, you know, even nowadays I still do that. Everybody's out partying and drinking, but meanwhile I'm watching gym videos, I'm learning how to build up my business, I'm reading shit for the mind, you know, I'm about my zen, you know what I mean, about positivity. You know, it all, you know, comes along with being a Sigma. So when you learn how to check people, you know what I mean, you always want to be proactive. Like I said, the only time you be like reactive if somebody invading your safety or your well-being. What I mean by that is somebody invading your safety. Like if somebody crossed this line right here to where, you know, they look like they posing a threat to your safety, you know, you're gonna have to defend yourself. If somebody fucking with your mom or your kids or, you know, your wife, you know, that's different. You're gonna have to defend yourself and you're gonna have to defend them. You know what I mean? You know, that's one way of you know, checking people. But then there's another way of checking people so where you don't have to be so reactive and be confrontational, because I told you, being a Sigma, like, you're gonna have a natural intimidator factor when people just gonna be intimidated by you. And some people, they don't know how to deal with that shit. Like, some people are just loud, they obnoxious, they want to be the most scariest person in the room, and then you come across, you know what I mean, you come across as a silent person, this natural Sigma that got everything going on for himself. His body is right, he's smelling good, a nice car. Some people don't know how to deal with that shit. Like, they want to get to know more about you, but like I said, there's cruel people in this world, so not everybody's gonna come at you like proper. Some people may come at you disrespectful, and you know, there's different ways of checking people. Like a hater gonna always be a fucking hater, dog. Like, it is what it is. A hater gonna always be a fucking hater. And with haters, I already told you how to deal with haters, man. You never deal with haters like, you know, being reactive to where they say some nonsense, and then you you know, blow off your top and curse them out and blah blah blah. That's like a female. Like, you don't want to come across like that. You know what I'm saying? You kill haters with success. You know, because they taking their time out their day to, you know, try to bring you down. You already have the notch over them because, you know, you about your shit. So if anything, they should learn from you. That's what I always said, man. Wise men listen while fools talk. You know, I think 50 Cent said that, but anyway, like, wise men listen while fools talk. Like, it's the truth, man. You know, and Sigmas give off this natural intimidator factor to where, you know, you just gotta learn how to move and, you know, just learn how to be proactive instead of reactive. You know, and like I said, the only time you be like reactive is somebody endangering your safety or your well-being, somebody fucking with your kids or your mom, or, you know what I mean. You never want to go out looking for fucking problems, man. Stay humble, but stay dangerous at the same time. I'm telling you, lift weights, you know, get yourself in shape, you know, try to limit the bullshit as much as possible to where you'll have stamina to defend yourself, because you never know. You could be in a situation to where you out, you know, having a good time with your lady, and all of a sudden this motherfucker step on your shoes, or, you know, try to get at your girl of the night. You know, it don't even gotta be your girl or your wife. It could just be your date. You know, if somebody disrespecting her, that's like an insult to you, because he doesn't know if that's your wife. You know what I mean? He doesn't know that. But at the same time, he's still throwing disrespect. You know what I mean? And, you know, you're gonna have to check him. You know, definitely gonna have to check him. And there's different degrees of checking. Like, some people, I'm gonna give you guys a case in point. Like, there's some people, like, I'm the most humble person in the world. You know, I was opening up my business bank account the other week, and this lady said, like, you just have a passive vibe about yourself. You know, I heard of the word passive, and I think I'm a pretty smart dude, but I'm like, passive, like, what the fuck does that mean? You know, I couldn't think of it while I was there, but I just went along with it and I agreed. Not knowing, like, that's the exact definition of it. You know what I mean? You accept things of how they are, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like you just take everybody's shit, but, you know, you just accept things for how they are, and, you know, you just move on and prosper. Like, that's the way I live my life. And, you know, that lady was cool as hell, and, you know, it had me thinking, like, damn, like, that's how Sigmas move around in this world, man. You know, they know that the world ain't right, but at the same time, they always trying to look to get ahead, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and back to checking people, I don't want to go too far off the subject, but, you know, you're going to have people that's going to, you know, try to violate you at a very high rate, because, you know, you're up here, you know what I mean? They're all the way down here. So they're going to look at you like, this motherfucker think he's the shit. Like, what does he think? He better than everybody else? Like, he's not partying, he's not smoking, he's not drinking. Like, what the fuck? He's out there, you know, sitting by himself reading and this and that. He always in the gym. Like these are the kind of things you're gonna have to deal with being a Sigma, and, you know, being on your shit, being about your business. You're gonna have people that's gonna come into your space and try to violate you. So, like I said, guys, be proactive. Never be reactive. The only time you being reactive is when you have to fucking defend yourself, and when you act off impulse. And then it's like, put it like this, right? Say like I'm driving, right? I'm driving right now, right? I know my lane. Like, I know my lane. You know what I'm saying? Right now I know my lane. Like, I'm in a fucking Camry, right? And if I try to swerve over and I see a big ass 18-wheeler coming, you think I'm gonna get into that motherfucker's lane? No, that motherfucker gonna, bow. That's it for me. You know what I mean? That's it for me in my little Camry. It's the same thing in life. Like, you gotta view yourself as like that 18-wheeler. You know what I mean? Stay humble, but stay dangerous. If you step in my motherfucking lane, you know, I'm gonna give you what I got for you. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be that motherfucking Camry or that motherfucking little Prius or fucking Beetle, that little buggy or whatever, and you gonna get your ass smacked. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get your ass rolled on. You know, that's the way you want to maneuver through life. Stay humble, but stay dangerous. Stay in your own motherfucking lane. Be about your shit. Stop being in everybody else's business. You know, mind your own. Get your own. You know, the right people will come into your space. And like I said, guys, learn how to maneuver. You know, if you see somebody hate on you, and they hating on you from a distance or whatever, they talking shit behind your back, you know, throwing salt on my name only adds flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? The more salt you throw on my name, the more flavor I have. Because now you know me. Now you recognize me. When I step into the room, you don't gotta know me. You don't gotta fucking hear my voice, but you still know what I'm about because you know other people talking about me. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you doing your thing. Like, I forget who said it. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. Like, that's true as hell, man. If you don't got haters, you ain't popping, man. And this is something I had to deal with damn near all of my life, dog. Like, even my family members, like my older brother, like, he's like 10 years older than me. He hates on me to this day for whatever reason. Like, even though we brothers and I love him and he loves me, you know, he's still jealous of me for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? I would break that down more, but I don't want to get too fucking personal. But like I said, guys, like, always be proactive, man. You know, stay humble, but stay dangerous, and you know, just watch how you move. I already told y'all, man, stay the fuck off social media. I know this TikTok shit is popping and you guys want to, you know, get your followers up and all of that shit. But like I said, guys, like, limit that shit, man. I know the times are changing, but like I said, man, learn how to maneuver. Like, don't let this alpha male, sigma male shit, like, be a thing of the past, man. I think there's too many fucking feminine ass men nowadays, man. I really do. Like, and even though I'm not saying I'm the most manly motherfucker, like, I like to laugh and joke around and shit too, but at the same time, I still carry myself as a man. You know, I was raised by my dad. I never lived with my mom growing up, so I think that adds to it. And that's why I think I'm able to relate so well on this subject, because, you know, I was raised by a man my whole life. So, you know, and my dad, he's the epitome of a sigma male. You know, he's still working 2 jobs and he's in his 70s. You know what I mean? So I watched him work 2 jobs growing up. My mom too, she worked 2 jobs, but you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, just, you know, be about your shit, man. Carry yourself in a manly way. You know, you don't ever want to be reactive to where you checking people and you get into all these different kind of confrontations, and, you know, you may curse somebody out. You know what I mean? Curse a female out, but meanwhile, her fucking uncle and shit is the fucking head of the Mexican cartel or some shit. I'm just giving you guys an example, man. Just being in Cali, just bullshitting. But, you know, you never know. Shit, you could be cursing somebody out that's well connected. So, you know, you curse her out. Next thing you know, you in the drive-thru at McDonald's. You know, you getting your fucking next thing you know, you getting your noodle knocked. You know what I mean? Just because you don't know how to keep your fucking mouth shut, or you don't know how to, you know, avoid confrontation. Not everything revolves around a reactive action. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to be proactive, dog. You know, like I said, guys, the only time you want to act off impulse, somebody's invading your safety or your well-being, somebody fucking with your daughters, somebody fucking with your mom, your sons, your family members, somebody trying to, you know, violate the people close to you. That's the only time you want to act off impulse. You know, if somebody talks shit on social media, just let them. Like I said, let people hate from a distance, man, because it's going to kill them inside. Like I said, you kill the haters with success, man. Always. Because they looking at you. They looking at you. You doing your thing. And instead of them learning from you, you know, me putting out the, you know, the knowledge and shit, being older, people still hate on me. Like, I have younger people hating on me. Like, for what? Like, I'm a grown-ass man. If anything, you know, I'm getting older. You know, I should be envious of y'all. You know what I mean? I wish I could be 19 again, you know, learning life and hearing this kind of information. Shit. Who knows where I would have been now if I would have heard this at 19. You know, but, you know, it's all good. You know, I still got a great life to live, and I'm excited about living my life. You know, you always want to be optimistic about life, you know. And I want to make sure that you guys make the right decisions. That's why I'm putting out this content of learning how to check people properly. Because if you always reactive and you acting off impulse all the fucking time, I guarantee you're going to get caught up in some serious bullshit, alright? King JL representing Grind for Yokes TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright? Peace, I'm out.